Shut the word. Hello, fellow bunnies. Welcome to more Zenless Zone Zero. We are almost done with season 1, I promise. You know, things just happen. We're getting closer. I can feel it. I can feel it in my little Banui tail. Or the port of a bamboo.
Your back shot port, you mean?
Why you gotta make it weird, man? Why
I'm
you
not
gotta
making
make
it
it
weird.
weird?
That's
You are
just what it
making it
is.
weird.
No, it's not.
Morning, Mr. Rob.
Imagine.
Can I have a latte, please? Extra
Raven
sugar,
yelling
extra
to
milk.
Belle and Bibi.
All those
Go on without me.
Look, Mr. Rob.
And then the
I
two of them don't think twice about running. They immediately dip.
Quietly note.
Yeah, it's how it would go, and you know it. It would be like, oh damn, I'm lost. It looks like I have to turn to the other side. Damn.
God damn it.
And now I am their brother in arms. I have been defeated, and much like a Pokemon, I now must serve them. And then
Yeah, we were in the middle of a cutscene when we ended yesterday. Mama Sagi was having a headache and she needed the quiet. I'll take this. Thank you. Thank you.
Ever since I was little, I had been seen as the bringer of bad fortune. I had traveled to many places and witnessed far too much misfortune. Every tear I shed brought disaster. I've heard too many curses to count.
This is a very nice view. I wonder if this is all what New Urdu looks like.
I loathed my tears as much as I despised my own existence. Wherever I stayed, tragedy followed. I had roamed too many places, and each time, it ended the same way. I didn't know where I could go anymore. One night, I stumbled upon a post discussing me, whether they knew me or not. Everyone seemed convinced that I was the source of the curse. Some mocked me with cruel intent. Some wished I would vanish, and others speculated maliciously. It really seemed that my very existence was a disaster.
Damn, man.
In that moment, as darkness enveloped the city, I saw lights flickering to life all around New Eridu. So many lights. And not knowing where to go, I thought, if only I could disappear into those lights. I made up my mind. And right then, my phone rang.
Oh?
I decided to take one last look. I wanted to know who left me my final message from this world. It was you, Lord Phaethon.
Oh? Me?
Wait, really? Me? Yes. And I checked with the other Lord Phaethon. You were the one using the account at that time. But I know you probably don't remember it. After all, it was just an ordinary day, with an ordinary post and meaningless comments on mine. But for me, it was the night I finally realized where I could go. I wanted to walk the paths you had walked, see the sights you had seen. And then, one day, share it all with you, face to face.
Aww. So what exactly did the comment say?
What did I even say in that comment? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Well, you'll have to figure it out for yourself. I'm not telling you.
Damn it! Come on, spill the tea!
Huh? No!
So, Lord Phaethon.
What are you talking about?
Thank you.
We're going back to the part where Vivian, like, we're speaking with Vivian in a cutscene, and she said we have to figure out what we posted ourselves, and we're like, no, spill the tea.
Not only for that comment
you
you
need to
made
figure
that
out who
day,
the
which was
who
a
the
silver
idol is?
lining for me, but also for giving me the courage to become who I am today.
Do-
The Vivian standing right in
I
front of
mean,
me
can
now.
you imagine who it? What?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Can you imagine who it could possibly be?
Lord Phaethon, I truly like who I've
I feel
become.
like she's talking about Phaethon, but at the same time, I don't know. It just feels too obvious.
Yeah, I wonder about that.
The wind skims across the surface of the water, lifting Vivian's hair and brushing it against her cheek. The lights reflected in her eyes dance and flicker, as if eager to share the stories of the past, both the good and the bad, the happy and the sad. Emotions intertwine with the narratives. You feel as though you're witnessing the past she has traveled.
Lycon just sent a message. There's an update. Let's head back to the video store and go over the details together.
Phew. Maybe I should close my stall early tonight. There's a concert I'd like to attend. See ya.
Please give me that sweet, sweet polychrome. I need the polychrome.
Oh, the afternoon is the perfect time to...
Mountain Road, Eastern Lake. Let's go for the Mountain Road.
Thank you.
No goodbyes needed. You'll be back before you know it.
Wait, what you... Oh. Stupid. Wandering scribe. What the heck is that? Well, we'll worry about that later.
Belle, you're back. Lycon told me he wanted to meet up with us online to discuss things when you returned. I'll call him now.
Master Proxy, Miss Vivian. The gentleman Rena brought back has stabilized and calmed down now. Based on his account, we've identified where Hartman is hiding the core. He also mentioned that Hartman plans to trade the core with a group of people. We suspect that this group consists of members from the Exaltists.
I knew it. Now that we have the location, it would be splendid if we could seize the sacrifice core before they do.
Precisely. We hope you can head to the location as soon as possible to secure the sacrifice core.
Hell yeah. Leave it to us.
We've got this.
I have other matters to attend to, so I'll leave the retrieval of the sacrifice core in your capable hands. The mayor's friend that he mentioned before will also be assisting you this time. The target coordinates have been shared with her, and she'll meet you there. Please ensure your safety, and I wish you all the best.
Lord Phaethon, we'll head on as soon as you're ready. We must obtain the sacrifice core before Hartman does. Let's get going.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
Looking for intel?
Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't
wish
do.
you-
I can't play as
Looking
Hugo.
for-
Damn, man.
Wait,
My loyalty lies.
how can I help?
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
Wait, why can't you play as Hugo?
Relax.
Because I'm
You're
in
in good
story.
hands. I'll protect you
Oh.
from any danger.
I'm
at...
Good day.
Looking for intel? Or hiring me for a job? Payment received. Let's get to work.
That is kind of hilarious that that at least for the story mode they lock you out of playing this particular character. They're like, you see, there you go. That's honestly that's commendable. Mm. Hello. No, Mom. I think Tammy is.
Where's the sacrifice core?
Oh, Hartman and Camille.
Camille, you really think I'd stroll around with something this important? Plus, even though the Ravenlocks and the Exaltists have been working together for ages, I've hardly even met Lady Dina. I'm the one offering the sacrifice core here. I'm curious what Lady Dina's got lined up for me in return?
I'm just here to verify that the core you mentioned is real. Once that's sorted, Lady Dina will give you a proper response. Our partnership isn't just talk. We need to be sure you have what we need before moving forward.
Sure thing. I'll take you to where I keep the core. Once you verify it's legit, have Lady Dina come over. We'll lay everything on the table face to face.
All right, lead the way.
It seems Hartman is trying to bargain for
Oh,
more.
it cost MP to move.
What a greedy and insatiable
Okay,
man.
maybe I should take a rest for the day.
It's
huh?
just that. Why would they only send Camille for something as important as the sacrifice core? And I can't shake the feeling that Camille doesn't want Hartman and Dina to meet. Why is that?
Who's Dina?
Who's this Dina he just mentioned? Is she the leader of the Exaltists?
Kind of. Lord Vathan, I really think we should hurry. We must get to where Hartman keeps the core before anyone else does.
Plan the route already.
I've got a shortcut planned, but there are gonna be ethereals along the way. I'll let you handle them, Vivian.
Don't worry, Lord Vathan. You're in capable hands. I'll ensure your safety. Ethereals! Stay away from Lord Vathan! Don't underestimate me. How dull. Looks like Hartman's trying to negotiate for more leverage. Let's get out of here before we're spotted. Better not get my trust ready. Let's keep moving, Lord Vathan. Leave the enemies to me, Lord Vathan. Over to you.
Here it goes. It's over now.
Oh, for Lord Vathan. Don't you know? Get my dress dirty and you'll pay. How dull.
Weakling! You're nothing but prey!
What the? They're still over there. Looks like they're arguing. Touch me. This is our chance. Let's hurry. No matter who has the sacrifice core, Hartman or the Exaltists, it would be really dangerous.
Nice. Made it.
Hand over what's in the box. Or we do this the hard way.
You sure talk big, little girl. Let's see if you can get past me first.
What's in the box? Hello, Tamon! I greet you a little more, but I'm locked in.
Let's hurry and secure the sacrifice core.
Give me the box.
Lord Vathan, the box is empty.
What? We got robbed!
So Hartman never kept the core here to begin with?
Hi, it's finally my weekend. Ah, yes. The weekend.
How did you even find your way here? Where's the core in the box? What did you do with it?
Bitch, I didn't do nothing with it. It was already empty when I got to it.
You call this keeping the sacrifice core safe?
Just as everyone stands confronting each other, a voice comes from behind. Oh.
Vivian, it's been ages.
Who are you?
Dina!
Oh,
Oh my, you actually remember me. So sweet.
Rusty, don't do it. Don't do it, Rusty. Don't do it, Rusty. Oh, wait.
Don't do what?
Okay, good.
Look at you,
You mean,
thriving.
you mean bring
I
up
thought
the
you'd
tentacles?
totally forgotten about our past.
No! But don't do that either.
I mean,
So,
that's
tell
what you're
me,
asking for,
do
isn't
you
it?
ever dream
No.
about the people you've killed?
What else
Are they
could you be
crying in
referring
your
to?
head all night?
I met this Dina.
Oh, you meant, did you think I was going to be like, I'm gonna simp?
Yes.
No. I'm not going to simp.
Back then, I
Are
had
you?
no idea.
You had
Yeah.
no idea.
I can fix her,
While
damn
you were
it.
soaking up all that
Going to
love from
forget her.
Daddy and everyone else, you had no idea what was going on.
I wasn't.
I mean, look at the face. Look at the face.
I'm just now
She's
realizing.
doing the crazy girl pose.
Oh god, she's doing the crazy girl, the yandere pose.
Lady Dina, Miss Vivian didn't actually...
Camille, when did I say you could meet up with Hartman today?
I just wanted to make sure the sacrifice core is legit. I was worried Hartman might try to pull a fast one on us.
Really? So loyal. I thought you'd be more like the old days. Just a few words from Vivian, and you'd be plotting my demise. Just like what you did with Father.
Oh,
I won't,
What you mean?
Lady Dina.
Don't even think about betraying me, Camille. You owe me for what went down back then. However, I do understand your worries. This core, it's fake.
what the hell?
No way! I got this straight from Hugo. It can't be
Howdy,
fake.
dude.
Yeah. Oh, okay, sir. That was your first mistake.
How can you just claim it's fake without any proof?
Ugh, seriously?
No, not again.
What did this itch do with Arlecchino, my father? Oh yeah, a lot went down. Dina approaches Hartman, coldly inserts the core into an open wound on one of his subordinates. The guy collapses to the ground, screaming. Dina wipes her hands and casts a look of disdain.
The sacrifice core can max
That's
out
when
the
she
ether
pulls out the
particles within
dragon's
human
claw and
bodies
says,
in no time at all.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
Oh my.
But look at your little subordinate. How uncouth. He's making noises like some animal. Can you shut him up? So annoying. The masterpiece Father made for the Creator isn't this worthless piece of junk you're holding.
So, the real core.
Vivian, where do you think the sacrifice core is really at?
What the hell are you asking us?
I don't know. If I knew where the real core was, I'd destroy it without a second thought. Dina, you understand what the sacrifices are. And you know those who were blessed should not have to endure such horrors.
Oh, they shouldn't have suffered those horrors. Weren't you the one who decided if they'd be blessed or not?
What?
If it weren't for your tears, how would they have encountered such misfortune? How self-righteous, Vivian. Their fates were in your hands. It was you who brought disaster on them.
Landon just needed an excuse. He needed someone to blame. Whether I shed tears or not, he'd treat living beings as mere subjects for his sacrifice experiments. Tina, you know all of this. Landon even went so far as to sacrifice
all her
you.
talk about father and daddy makes me think she'd be like getting her a spanking as a child. Ah, yes. Some folks do deserve a spanking.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Father did it for his
Okay, I didn't
cause.
know you were into that.
No! I'm talking like, you know, the usual punishments that a child would get for
Yeah,
misbehaving.
sure. Yeah, sure. I believe you.
Tumba, I'm so sorry. Rusty likes to make things weird.
Vivian!
I'm not
how
making
you
things
always
weird.
mess
You're making
everything
things weird.
up
You're
for
like,
me.
oh yes,
Everything.
she deserves it
Before
badly.
and now
So I'm like, what? All this talk of
had to ruin
daddy,
my plan.
the father,
So,
makes me
so
think of a
close to
spanking. I'm
fulfilling
like,
Father's
bruh,
last wish.
bruh,
Rusty, shut the fuck up.
bro, how you like
If
this?
you don't give me the
Why are
sacrifice
you like
core,
this?
be
I'm not
prepared to
saying,
become
you're the
food
one talking
for the
about
ethereals.
calling somebody daddy and getting spankings, right?
I
Look,
didn't
look.
even call anybody daddy. What's wrong?
Yeah, sure.
Tumble says, damn it, Rusty, I don't. It was just an observation.
Sure. I
know how you
believe
feel. I know how you feel, Tumble. He does the same to me.
I told you I don't have the sacrifice core. Otherwise, I would have destroyed it already. Lord Phaethon, find the right moment to retreat. She can be quite unpredictable when her temper flares.
Oh, really? You don't have it? Then I suppose there isn't a reason to keep you alive.
I said she can call me Onesan instead. You are technically younger than me. So it wouldn't be too far-fetched. Stina finishes her words. Several explosions erupt, followed by a tremors in the ground, signaling the rapid approach
Yeah,
of numerous
something's erupting all right now.
Tumble, get the portal ready. I'm kicking him into the center dimension. In a panic, Hartman rushes to the car he summoned, taking Camille and Dina with. You brought a car up the Ballet Twins building? How the fuck did you manage that?
Screw the rules. I have money.
You better not get my true ethereals are coming. Ambush!
Ready, aim, fire!
What's up? Too many. No chance to get out of this. Lord,
You better thank me. Careful.
what's up? Don't underestimate me. Oh,
Beg for mercy. Step back. Too late. Is our prey giving you?
Oh, for Lord Phaethon. You better not get my treasure.
Gotta keep the claws sharp.
Careful! Just this once. Who dares get between me and Lord Phaethon?
my gosh! This never ends! It never ends!
There are so many.
Oh, who are you?
It's ink?
Shun Palace, good fortune, closed gate, safety.
What?
An evil miasma gathers here. Another place of conflict. If you wish to avoid disaster, then head southeast.
Oh.
Now.
Thank you.
Oh. Man, this is where all the budget goes.
Finally, peace and quiet.
Oh, he turned into a smaller bird.
You must be Belle, right? Mayflower mentioned a special partner might need my help.
You are...
Can I ask, who are you?
I'm the 13th generation master of Yunquei Summit. You can call me Yishuan. Mayflower passed along your info, and I was curious what kind of person you are, so I came to see. At first, I thought it might be a hassle, but your energy feels really calming. Quite nice, actually.
Rusty, don't you simp. Don't you start simping now.
I'm gonna simp.
So you're the investigator the mayor talked about.
You into the sentiment.
You can't stop me from simping, damn it.
Of course I can.
Look,
You can't stop me
look
from
how
taking you
hard
into the
that button. Look how hard that button is fighting for its life.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yes.
And I feel
he
bad
also
for that
asked
boy.
me to be your temporary teacher
That took me
and
like
offer
a
you a bit
million
of
years to
guidance.
show you that button. You like could not find it for like the life of you.
Guidance.
Guidance? What exactly does that mean?
Is your guidance involving how to save a button? Because you know that button looks like it's struggling.
No,
Unfortunately,
let the
this
button
isn't the
struggle.
right time or
This
place
is
to
a part of
talk.
it. This is also a part of its training.
I have some investigation work to catch up on,
I
and
didn't
it
know
seems
the
you've
buttons
got
were
quite a lot on
training
your
as well.
hands, so let's
The
part ways
buttons
for
had
now.
to try and. How else could we get to this point where only a single button remains? That button is an absolute unit. That button is holding the entire world on its shoulders.
It's technically holding two worlds.
I'll find a good time to visit you soon.
Each one leaves after saying this, while Vivian appears lost in thought, looking distracted.
I'm so sorry, Lord Vathan. I'm just not feeling very well. I think I'll head back for now. I'll investigate the sacrifice core and reach out once I find something.
Don't you worry, Vivian. Let's leave the hollow first.
You definitely need some rest. Let's get out of the hollow.
There's a lot of excitement there. Especially for Rusty.
Mhm.
You okay, Vivian?
Lord Vathan, are you going to rest now?
Are you feeling down?
I'm not in a hurry to get back. You've been kind of off since we got out, and it's got me worried.
If you want to talk, I'm here to listen.
If something's bugging you, just spill it if you want to. I'm a pretty good listener, you know. I didn't mean to keep my past from you, Lord Vathan. When I was little, people thought I brought misfortune, so no matter where I went, no one wanted me around for long. Then, one day, Landon adopted me and brought me to the Exaltists. There, I met Dina, who was so kind to me, treating me like a dear sister. She told me her father, Landon, was a great man who'd one day make everyone stop fearing the Hollows, so all life could live freely inside and outside of them. Tina helped Landon pick people for the blessing, and everyone in the Exaltists respected her greatly. Those who received the blessing would have a better ether aptitude, allowing them to enter the Hollow freely without fear of sudden disaster.
But
Back then, Dina would chat with me every day,
I'm waiting for
always about the Exaltists and her father. But
Yeah,
things
you're a
between us
butt.
shifted when Landon
You're a
asked
butt.
me to step in for Dina. Landon told me I didn't only bring misfortune, and that if I listened to him, I could actually help people.
Oh god, he gaslit this poor child.
After that, he'd take me to meet people, and if I shed tears, he'd give them a blessing medicine. Those who got the blessing could dodge calamities. At first, I was ecstatic, thinking I could help others. I shared my joy with Dina, but that was when she started to pull away from me.
Oh, I get it. It's the middle child syndrome. Was the blessing medicine the sacrifice serum?
The blessing medicine. Please tell me that wasn't the sacrifice serum Bringer had?
Yes, to be precise, it was an early version of the sacrifice serum. Landon's medicine wasn't stable. The medicine Landon developed could boost abilities quickly, but also sped up the development of ether corruption. In the end, most people turned into ethereals, and a few became sacrifices, losing all human consciousness.
Damn, man.
The ethereals were killed while the sacrifices were given to the higher-ups of the Exaltists. The Exaltists wanted the sacrifices to hold human consciousness, so Landon's medicine was seen as a failure, and he gradually lost influence within the Exaltists.
Okay, but who the hell is this creator?
One day, I saw Dina, and tears streamed down my face.
The creator
In a bid to
demands
save
your
his
destruction.
reputation, Landon decided to let his own daughter receive the blessing. I had always thought that getting the blessing was a good thing, until I saw terror in Dina's eyes that day. That evening,
Wow, she really
I
likes
broke
trees.
Landon's rules for the first time, and followed him out of the Exaltist's residence. I trailed him to the Hollow, where I witnessed someone who had been blessed becoming corrupted. In the end, that person became an ethereal. Then,
Damn.
without hesitation, Landon killed him.
Those people were just basically test subjects.
Before Landon returned, I went back to the residence and snuck into his study. And there, I uncovered the truths I just told you. And just a few days later, it was time for Dina to be blessed. I wanted to save her and stop anyone else from getting deceived. So, that day, I told everyone present that Landon should be the one to receive the blessing, not Dina. At first, Landon argued, and no one believed me. But, in front of them all, I looked at him and let my tears fall.
How'd you do that, though? You can start to recount what happened that day.
Lord Landon, please accept the blessing.
Vivian, you...
Why won't you accept the blessing? Were you lying to us?
Ungrateful fools! You have no use anymore!
Liar!
Run! Run!
Dina! Dina, wake up! We have to go!
Vivian? What's happening?
Listen to me! Lord Landon's so-called blessing isn't...
Oh! Oh, shit.
Father!
No, I was just...
Mom, I want to go home.
It's got nothing to do with us. This is just what happens when you don't accept the blessing.
Well, that's oddly calm.
Vivian, was this you?
Dina, I just didn't want you to accept the blessing. Everyone who does ends up...
I just don't want to lose my father.
You knew? If you knew what he's done, you...
He's my father. He's all I have.
Stop being self-righteous, Vivian. You only ever bring misfortune.
Damn, that's a middle child syndrome right there. Bro. voice trembles as she shares her past memories.
I thought once Landon was gone, Dina would leave the Exaltists.
Yeah, well, we saw what happened there.
I never expected her to continue his research, or that Camille would stay. Camille lost her entire family in a hollow disaster, so she's always supported the Exaltists. She's not a bad person. She's just someone searching for hope.
Damn, man. Searching for hope in all the wrong places.
She joined the Exaltists very early on, and even watched Dina grow up. That day, she was just so desperate to save Dina that all these years, she's been following Dina, taking care of everything out of guilt, I think. But
Damn.
I didn't just fail to save Dina. I trapped her. I see misfortune approaching, but I can never change its course or avoid the bad ending.
Aw, babe, that's not your fault.
Maybe I really am a bringer of misfortune.
Don't think like that, Vivian.
No way. You're not the one bringing bad luck. Whatever went down with the Exaltists, Landon used you. As for Dina and Camille, they know the truth, and they just made their choices. The Hollows and the disasters they caused took more than just their loved ones. But not all survivors cling to obsession and hatred like they do.
Lord Phaethon.
You need to believe in yourself.
You need to believe in yourself.
I'm in the
resolving the
apocalypse.
sacrifice
I'm getting
crisis
nothing
with
but
your own
IHOP
effort.
ads.
I'm surprised. That's oddly
I
specific.
remember you saying you really like
I
yourself
don't think
now.
I ever got IHOP ads.
So
on
what's
Twitch.
changed?
Now I'm getting a
Yes,
Hershey's
that'll always
cookies
be
and
true.
cream ad.
Thank you for listening to my story today. Years have gone by.
Do you like Hershey's?
But I've never had the
Yeah.
courage to face all this.
What kind of Hershey's?
Maybe Dina and I were meant to meet today.
Probably cookies and cream. Happens to be one of my favorites, yeah.
Yeah,
So
it is
I
pretty
could
good.
finally spill it all out. It lightens my heart a little. Lord Phaethon, you truly are a wonderful listener.
Yeah. Just come to me whenever you need.
Whenever you're feeling down, don't hesitate to come to me.
Yeah.
I will. It's been such a long day. You must be exhausted. I'll track down the location of the sacrifice core and let you know what I find. Good night, Lord Phaethon.
After bidding farewell to Vivian, you head back to the video store. You see the collectible she gifted you on the table, and it stirs a flood of memories. You've been through so much lately. You hope the sacrifice crisis can be resolved smoothly, pondering the whereabouts of the real sacrifice core. Weariness sets in, and before you know it, you drift off to sleep. When you wake, it's almost noon. Oh my gosh. That reminds me, when I was a kid, like on weekends, I would stay up all night. And I wouldn't wake up until like noon in the noon the next day. Or afternoon.
That's funny.
Belle, Vivian was in the store just now, but you weren't here. Did she need something? It's about the sacrifice core. First time the sacrifice core appeared was at that auction. She decided to try and find the security footage from after that day. It's possible more happened afterwards, and we're simply unaware of it. If we can get the footage, we may gain new clues. Belle, if you have time, head to Lumina Galleria to meet up with Vivian. Alright. I just realized I don't have my phone with me. I need to see if Saki left me any messages. I'll be right back.
Go shopping. Do the dish.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Back on. No new messages from Hamasagi, so we're all good.
No need to do the dishes. No need to go shopping.
No.
Good.
Earlier, Vivian exchanged information with an acquaintance in the auction house's lounge.
Shawl, I didn't expect you to be working here. Perfect.
I was just covering someone's shift. The screening here is super strict, and I was afraid the supervisor would realize I was new and subbing for someone, so I hid in the control room during the supervisor's inspection.
You know what? That's dedication.
So I happened to bump into this guy, a blonde man wearing a hat, and I think he was checking some footage. Then he logged that footage into the tape he brought. Later, I found that part of the footage had been wiped.
Blonde, wearing a hat. Could it be Hugo?
Hugo.
Do you know him?
I think it's him. If it were Hugo...
He alive.
I think I know where he would hide the tape. Thank you, Shaw. You were a big help.
Great! You also helped me a lot when I started working. I used to make mistakes all the time. If it weren't for you cleaning up my messes, I would have been fired ages ago. So I'm happy I could help you too.
Okay, that's nice, but like, we need to be able to, like, you know, fix mistakes when there's nobody around, you know?
All right, go
Otherwise
ahead and do what you need to do. We'll catch up another time.
Rusty, is it just me, or does Shawl give Valley Girl vibes?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. You know, if she wasn't a successful businesswoman of 5 part-time jobs, I'd call her a girl failure. But you know,
after saying goodbye to
quite
Shawl,
there yet.
Vivian leaves the lounge.
Lord Phaethon, you're here. Someone I used to work part-time with just so happens to be covering a shift at the auction. I learned from her that Hugo once took some footage away with him. I think Hugo was planning something, so he hid the security footage. But once I know when Hugo came here, I should be able to guess where he put the videotape.
How?
We are Mockingbird, after all. It shouldn't be surprising we have subtle ways of communicating information, should it? Once on a mission, we couldn't use communicators, so Hugo trained a few birds to put trackers on so we could communicate. After that mission ended, we let them roam free. But I just checked their trackers, and one of those birds flew near the auction venue on the day Hugo took the footage. So flies around here from time to time. Tracking only gets a broad area, but I believe this might be something Hugo left for us to find. If I'm not mistaken, videotape is hidden wherever the bird is. I can't be sure which bird Hugo used this time. All the birds he originally trained had at least some black feathers. Lord Phaethon, let's split up and search the area. If you see a bird, you can send me a picture of it. You should be able to recognize it.
Alright. Time to snap some photo of birds. Find the blackbird. Oh.
Yes. You realize that you have to you have to hunt down what you hate. The blackbird.
I don't hate blackbirds, you asshole.
Sure.
All I said was that crows were terrible at disguising themselves.
And you were like,
soft and sweet ball of fluff. It's hard to imagine.
They belong in the jails with the rest.
I didn't say shit. Shut up.
They do. They are only 30% of the population, but do 80% of the bird crimes.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm
sending a picture of the panda-colored
bird racism.
Shut up. Of a bird to Vivian. You get a negative answer. Let's keep looking elsewhere. Oh. They're actually adorable. A penguin boo. Look at him. Look at him, Rusty. He looks like a distinguished gentleman.
He looks like he's about to be homeless.
looks count as birds, I guess. Besides, using a bamboo for communication seems perfectly reasonable. What if this is the guy? Either way, let's take a photo and send it to Vivian. After sending the photo of the penguin-shaped bamboo to Vivian, Vivian responds with a long set of ellipses. It seems like we were wrong. Let's keep searching elsewhere.
Lord Peyton, is this some kind of joke? Because it's not funny.
Oh, there's a blackbird.
Of course you know what a blackbird is. You hate them. You know
I don't
everything about
hate
how
them.
badly you want to
Shut
destroy
the
them.
fuck up. I'll destroy
Like
you.
Evil blackbird.
Black crows in a dark alley. Seems a bit cliche, but this really is a good place to hide something. Take a photo of this crow and send it to Vivian. After receiving the photo, Vivian quickly responds, "That's the one." She quickly comes over.
That's the one. It's all thanks to Lord Peyton that we found them so quickly. If it's here, then Hugo must have hidden the videotape among those boxes.
You look through the boxes to find the recording, but it's been damaged. After discussing with Vivian, you decide to head back to a video store together to repair it and check out the contents before making your next move. First, I'm gonna... Tumble, if you're still here, I don't know what the fuck my luck is within Zenless. Because I had over 11,000 polychrome ready, and even 10 tapes, and I lost it all to Hugo. Barry repairs the videotape, and you watch the recording. Content leaves you shocked. It's a conversation between Hugo and Camille.
If I'm not mistaken, you and Vivian share the same goal. Silence is no good for negotiation.
I just don't want Dina to reach a point of no return.
I mean, from what we've seen, I think it's a little too late for that.
Hasn't she already reached that point with what she's doing?
Yeah, see, Hugo thinks the same thing, exactly. Oh god. Maybe I share a brain cell with him. Jesus
The
Christ.
formula for the Landon serum was lost, but a batch survived, and Dina was able to develop a substance that can be used for mind control. She's trying to combine the two to make sacrifices that would obey human commands.
Oh shit.
If the dormant sacrifice and the remaining Landon serum are destroyed, we can put an end to this. Dina's concoction can't create sacrifices on its own.
And the sacrifice core?
That belongs to the creator, not her. Although I find Landon's methods despicable, I can't deny that the Exaltists and the creator are leading us in the right direction.
Madam, I understand that you lost your family in the hollow, but really?
I just don't want Dina to spend her life trapped by her father's mistakes.
I mean, no offense, but I find your protectiveness rather weird. I will confirm the location of the dormant sacrifice and find the chance to relay the information to you. I do not want any of my people to be going into danger.
I mean, it's a little too late for that. We're already in danger.
As for the sacrifice core, I can only guarantee that it will not fall into her hands. As for how things will ultimately play out,
The creator will guide me.
The deal abruptly comes to an end.
Camille was actually destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Why has Hugo never mentioned this before?
Now Camille's actions make sense. But why did Hugo never tell us?
Hugo... He...
Belle, Lycon said there's something urgent he needs to discuss with us right now.
Call Lycon first.
All right, let's patch him in.
Master Proxy, I apologize for disturbing you.
You're good, Lycon. You never disturb.
We have just learned that the Ravenlock family will host a banquet tonight. This banquet is rather special, as they're allowing members of their family to invite business partners to attend.
Oh?
With Hartman at the center of controversy, there are many members of the family who are eager to use this opportunity to replace him.
Yeah, I'm not surprised there.
The mayor has been spreading rumors of a young tycoon who inherited a sizable fortune and is looking to partner with a person from an old and influential family. This information has lured a young man named Burton from the Ravenlock family.
Burton? Rusty, what do you say to a name like Burton?
It's an interesting name.
Is it better than Curtis?
Yes.
Okay.
By a country mile.
So, you want me to pose as this tycoon?
Wow, you think I was gonna go on a
and
rant
use
about the name
to
Burton?
infiltrate the banquet?
No. I just wanted your opinion on the name.
Correct. And Hartman's study is also located within the venue.
I see. Hartman's study might hold valuable information.
Oh, we're going undercover, boys. What about me?
So, what should I do?
You can attend as her +1.
+1? Lord Phaethon, please go with me!
Oh, calm down, Vivian.
Master Proxy, it seems Miss Vivian requires your presence, so...
Gun, I can't wait you do this to me, man.
Yes, just your presence will help me immensely.
Let's go together.
All right, then let's go together.
I'm afraid for
I'll
my
send
life.
you the time and place for the meeting with Burton. If you encounter any danger, please evacuate immediately or contact me for backup. I hope everything goes well for you tonight.
You get in contact with Burton. He said he'll come to 6th Street later to escort us to the banquet.
Is there anything I'm a bit nervous?
Don't worry, Lord Phaethon. Just leave the socializing to me. I won't let any evildoers get close to you. Since there's still some time before we have to go, should we watch an instructive videotape on formal dinner etiquette together? I learned everything from videotapes when I first went undercover at a banquet for a mission, too. Though such a method isn't sufficient to master it, it's enough to deal with this one excursion.
Let's watch.
Yep, I'll go over the key details for you as we watch the tape.
We're going undercover, boys. And ladies. And all my non-binary folk. You do some last-minute studying on the etiquette expected at a formal banquet for your mission that night. Before you know it, evening has arrived.
Lord Phaethon, Burton sent his location. Are you ready to join me for the banquet?
I'm ready.
And I'll meet up with Burton first to make sure he's not tampered with the car. Lord Phaethon, please wait 5 minutes before joining me. You'll be safer this way.
Let me heads off first. After 5 minutes, she sends a message saying all is good and let's go meet up. Of course, but not before I do this. I gotta keep business going. Gotta get them Dannies. Please, thank you. I think we're getting close to Internet level 53. I'm on a roll here. Burton. Miss Banshee, this is...
Is something the matter?
What I mean is, this person doesn't look like your bodyguard.
The Ravenlocks can protect me, no? If that's true, why would I bring a bodyguard? This is my escort for the night. She heard the Ravenlocks are throwing a true feast for the centuries, with plenty of delicacies not available anywhere else. She wanted to try some. You aren't so stingy as to not even allow your guests the +1, are you?
Of course not. Since you're an important companion of Miss Vivian's, you are also my honored guest. Let's be off then. My chauffeur shall take you to the port, and from there we will take a speedboat to the manor. Speedboat? Is there manor on like an island or something? About an hour later, you arrive at the Ravenlock Manor. With Burton's guidance, you go through numerous security checks before finally arriving at the banquet hall.
Miss Banshee, I believe I've shown you my sincerity. Now how about you?
Sincerity? My presence here is a show of sincerity.
If we're to work together, Miss Banshee, you should drop your pretentious act.
I am well aware of the ways of the Ravenlock family.
I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody knows the ways of the Ravenlock family. That family is fucked.
If I were to come empty-handed, I probably wouldn't even be able to make it out the front door tonight. Since I agreed to come with you, and even brought along my most precious companion, does that not show my deepest sincerity?
No need for such an off-color joke. Our door is always open for those coming or going.
Mm-hmm, sure.
We both know what's what, so let's cut the small talk. I know far more about how the Ravenlock family made their fortune than most here. I am also well aware of why Hartman, despite such a massive scandal, still remains in power.
Oh? Do tell.
Exaltists, blessing, sacrifice, Landon. Where would you like me to start?
How did you know that? No, who are you?
Don't be so tense. If I'm not mistaken, it's about time the banquet began. My companion and I are practically famished. Is this how you treat your guests? By letting them starve? Perhaps when we've had our fill, we'll remember where the sacrifice is hidden.
You know where the sacrifice is?
So, can we go get something to eat now? And I'm also looking forward to receiving a special dessert from you. We can discuss what you wish to know while we enjoy dessert.
Of course. I wouldn't let such an important guest discuss matters on an empty stomach.
What should you mean by
As for
dessert?
dessert, I will prepare it myself, and I guarantee it will satisfy you. I'll come.
I
find
want
later.
you. No.
I wish you a
Oh,
pleasant
sorry, I forgot
evening.
to put on the Vimeo voice.
My dessert. I want you.
What the fuck, Rian? Red hurriedly leaves. Vivian seems to breathe a sigh of relief.
These kinds of people are exhausting to deal with. I really don't know how Hugo used to put up with it.
What did you mean by dessert?
What did you mean by dessert just now? I couldn't really follow.
Hugo taught me that bringing up dessert in such situations is a way of telling
thank
the
you for
other
the
party
hydration.
they need to offer more.
And the stretch. My water's not next to me. I forgot to put my water next to me. I gotta go get it. Actually, I also need to check if I have to refill it. Right. Now I can hydrate. And I shall stretch. Stretch my legs. Stretch my arms. Slowly stretch the sides. Gotta do this gently now. There we go. I'm a little more wary of how I stretch, just in case I end up accidentally pulling a muscle or so.
Fortunately, that old fox Hartman is terrified of losing power. He's definitely keeping the destruction of the sacrifice and the fact that the sacrifice core is fake hidden from the other family members. Otherwise, Burden wouldn't have been so willing to raise his offer. Lord Phaethon, let's find Hartman's study when the banquet is at its busiest.
Alright, stick to the plan.
All right, I've already taken note of the surrounding terrain. Once more people arrive, we'll enter the garden through the door in the corner of the banquet hall.
Wherever you go, I'll follow, Lord Phaethon.
Thanks, Vivian. Okay. According with the plan, you head deep into the manor after sneaking out of the banquet hall with Vivian. It doesn't take you long to reach Hartman's study, and with a gentle push, the door actually opened.
Isn't this going a bit too well?
No.
The security around the manor is really strict, but inside might be more lax. But just in case, let's tell Lycon.
Right. Having some backup would be safer.
Our top priority is to investigate Hartman's office.
Let's check Hartman's recent correspondences for clues. I still have concerns about the sacrifice core.
Right. Though the core he gave Dina was fake, Hartman might have left a trick up his sleeve and hid the real one.
Let's split up.
Then let's split up.
You and Vivian search through Hartman's office for a while, but find nothing. Listen, footsteps suddenly come from outside, and in a moment of panic, you hide behind the desk.
Esteemed guests, is the catering at the Ravenlock family banquet not to your satisfaction? So much so that these two distinguished guests felt the need to come to my humble office to scavenge for food. Don't want to come out? Well, after all, you don't have long left.
Fuck you, man.
Burton, that greedy idiot, fell for the mayor's trap. But I never expected that he would bring you into my territory. I suppose I should thank him. Otherwise, I would have had to go to great lengths to eliminate you. Vivian, Phaethon, give Hugo my regards. Tell him I shall be taking the wealth and power of the Ravenlock family for myself.
Hartman raises his gun, aiming at the desk. Yet there is no gunshot. With a clink of metal, a familiar voice comes.
The bullet.
Oh fuck!
How?
He lives.
Dear uncle, why must we be so distant with one another?
He's alive, motherfuckers.
You can just tell me what you want to say directly.
Hugo! Impossible! You're...
Uncle, you must know a Ravenlock will never stop until they get what they want. Did you really think I would be defeated so soon? When I have yet to trample you into the dirt.
You filthy bastard! You only know how to resort to these petty tricks!
Petty tricks? Perhaps you'd like to know what I managed to accomplish using this faked death of mine, my dear uncle.
So menacing. That's what makes him handsome. Maybe what? I didn't say nothing. Shortly before.
Yep.
You shut the fuck up.
Faking my own death. Hope it's all worth the theatrics in the end.
I'm gonna get the spray bottle.
You deserve the spray bottle.
It was just to keep
coming out
Hartman
there
off
with
my back, but maybe I
Oh
went a
my
little
god,
overboard.
she's so evil looking.
The manager must
I'm
be
so
pretty shaken up.
wounding there.
I should apologize at some
Shut
point.
the fuck up. You simped for Twiggy, so I don't want to hear it.
Go ahead, you.
You're taking longer to rest than I expected.
Oh, he had a blood back hidden in his coat. Wait, was it hidden in his coat or hidden in his shirt?
Probably his shirt.
Damn. I hope you use salsa water and lemon for blood.
Lycon, You think too highly of my physical capabilities. Well, thank you for your cooperation. I must say, if nothing else, at least your acting skills have improved. Why do you look so angry? You should be happy. We pulled that off together with flawless teamwork and managed to fool everyone.
Drop your foolish facade.
I'm glad you still remember the code we set all those years ago. And thank you for ensuring your sleight of hand didn't deteriorate. Oh, right. I should also thank the blood bag hidden in my clothes and our other props. Do you remember when we last used this trick? It was probably ages ago.
Sometimes I really don't understand you. Have you never thought about what the consequences would be if I didn't understand your code? If I decided against helping you? Or if I just couldn't control my strength properly?
You'd understand it. Of course, if things really did go awry, I had alternative plans. You wouldn't be so arrogant as to think I'd bet everything on you, would you?
You're insane.
Aw, I'm flattered.
So what exactly is the purpose behind all this? Surely after going to such great lengths to erase your own existence, you don't just plan to hide here and reminisce about the past with me. Don't try to brush this off. I've already helped you enact your plan. Tell me the truth.
Don't get your tail in a twist. I have more plans that require your assistance, so naturally I would not hide anything from you. Simply put, as things stand, whether as Hugo Vlad or as Mockingbird, I am doomed to die.
Seems you've made quite a few enemies.
As a member of the Ravenlock family, I negotiated with Edmund and managed to obtain resources from Tops for my future plans. I also confirmed what attitude they held toward your master, the Mayflower family. Meanwhile, I used my identity in Mockingbird to strike a deal with Hartman and gather information on their collaboration with the remnants of the Exaltists. That's where I got my intel on what Bringer left. Oh, by the way, the crime declaration letter that your dear mayor received, that was also sent by yours truly. He's probably figured that out by now, right? Though I'm not sure if he told you.
The mayor learned about the sacrifice attacks through his own means, but lacked an opportunity to take action. That warning letter was precisely what he needed.
You aren't hopeless yet. How delightful.
Rusty, I feel like I'm third-wheeling here.
In short, I'm more well-informed than your lot because I get around, dealing with all these different important figures. But of course, it comes at a cost.
I knew you were Fujoshi. I bet the next thing is...
I never said it wasn't.
Yeah, sure, and I bet the next thing out of your mouth is
No,
going to be...
no. I'm going to punch you. I'm going to punch you in the face. I'm going to punch you.
And then after that, it's only good when they're related.
Shut up!
And I'm like,
That's not true. That part is not true.
It's better to let it burn free.
You love your forbidden incest, Joey.
That is not true. What is wrong with you?
You're the one writing the like on
I don't even
sure.
write anything. It's somebody else.
Oh, yes. And it worked like a charm.
You're just ghost writing for them.
Now
it's
no
somebody else, but it's really you.
I don't even know how to ghost
all
write.
Eyes are on Hartman.
You just write and you don't tell them who wrote it.
I don't even
know what ghost writing is.
Dealing a cutting blow to the Exaltists.
It's where you write something, but you don't tell anybody you wrote it. You're a ghost.
Another crucial point is Vivian and Phaethon. I must sever any ties they have with me or Mockingbird. Although I feel bad for Phaethon about what happened, but it had to be done.
You did hold a knife to our throat, bro.
That's the only way they would be safe, allowing the plan to continue.
I noticed that you never turned your blade toward Master Proxy. So, those words you said back then were also...
I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the abyss.
Oh god, I keep forgetting Hugo's a Chunibyo. Fucking damn it.
Obviously.
And darkness made manifest.
My
Yes,
acting has always been impeccable, as you know.
Hugo, you're taking such a tremendous risk. Why?
Would you believe me if I said it's for justice? But unfortunately, it's not. I want revenge on the Ravenlock family. And I will make sure that despicable excuse for a human being, Hartman, suffers a slow, torturous end. Of course.
Why
I
do you
also
always
promised
speak like
Vivian that I would help her investigate the whole thing with the Exaltists. That's...
You don't look too good. Is it your wounds?
No. This is the first problem I plan to resolve. Lycon, do you have a place that is sufficiently discreet, quiet, and can take a lot of damage?
Lycon leads Hugo to a small warehouse in Port Elpis. Hugo looks quite pleased with the place. After scanning the area for a moment, he sits down on a chair, pulls out some rope, and ties himself up. Wait, what? Wait, how do you do that? How do you tie yourself up to a chair?
Very easily. If you're skilled, you can tie a one-handed knot.
Okay, but how do you do? How is that done? How does that even work?
And then when you have only one hand, you tie your hand with your teeth.
How does that work?
Very carefully.
I don't understand anything.
Your brain is too small.
What exactly are you doing?
I'm sorry, Usagi. It's
Is
time.
it raining? Why is Lycon wet?
That's what she said. You know why he's wet.
Is it raining?
No. You know why he's wet then.
I really don't. My guess is that it's raining.
Don't look at me like that. If I didn't have to do this, I wouldn't. Hartman recently obtained a bizarre substance, most likely from those crazy Exaltists.
Oh, is he talking about those pills that the workers had?
After use, it allows control of the victim's mind. To some extent.
You were dosed with it.
Oh, did Dina make those?
To be more precise, Lycon, I deliberately allowed Hartman to put this drug in my cup to facilitate our previous collaboration.
Hugo tells Lycon of what happened back in the private suite. He was negotiating with Hartman. The only reason Hartman agreed to work with him was because of this, because he had drugged that red liquid. After that, every time Hugo and Hartman met up, the latter would always add a small dose of that drug into Hugo's cup and then ask questions, attempting to glean information.
After finding out about it, I quickly found someone to help analyze its composition. The good news is he gave me a very low dosage, perhaps because he was afraid I might notice. There's a different medication that can delay its onset, preventing me from actually being under his control. I simply need to put on a show in front of my dear uncle. The bad news is that currently there is no antidote.
Oh shit. My dude, you are fucked.
When I delay those effects, however, they will accumulate and erupt when my body reaches its limit. It may even break my mind.
Oh no.
And that's exactly what's happening now. I need to endure those accumulated consequences. So, I will lock myself in this room for however long that takes. I've tied my limbs to prevent me from smashing this place or accidentally hurting myself. Anyway, after you leave, do not open this door, no matter what you hear.
I recommend seeking professional medical assistance.
This is advice I received from a doctor. Or are you saying you don't believe I can make it?
What doctor told you this?
So, Lycon, Come find me here at the scheduled time. All you need to do is smile and await my victory.
What if I want to stop you?
You know you won't succeed. You never have. And you never will.
Oh.
Well, time is short. Let's begin.
I understand. Don't die, you stupid bastard.
Damn, man. After who knows how long, after enduring seemingly endless pain, Hugo finally awakens. The ropes that bound him had come undone. We didn't know when that had happened. Hugo checked himself over. Thankfully, he hadn't injured himself that badly while he was going crazy. For some time, Hugo straightens out his attire and ties himself up. Then opens the warehouse door.
Is this?
Shit.
Because the side effects haven't worn off yet.
Oh, God. Rusty, I'm tripping balls here. Oh, God.
Lycon's late. I'm surprised. Or...
I can see sound.
Is something wrong with time itself?
I smell your colors.
Looks like someone's over there. Might as well go ask.
It's all your fault.
Look, I don't know where I was going with that.
Why were you born with those eyes? If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be in this mess. I had made it, endured for so long, all those years of planning. I was so close, he already agreed. You, go and beg him to reconsider for me, okay? Tell him you'll do anything. Tell him to take me back. No, he won't want to see you now. Can't go and see him. Mother. Oh, fuck.
It's all your fault.
Oh, shit.
I wish I had never given birth to you.
The woman's face is distorted with hatred.
Damn it, Eve, I'm
Is it the
trying to keep my corruption down.
Is that the person before her is not her child, but an enemy who destroyed her future. She blames all her misfortune on this innocent child.
Everything will get better if you just die, right?
Ah, shit.
If you die, he'll come back. We'll have another, more perfect child. One who will inherit the Ravenlock family bloodline. Then I'll be able to escape this pain. So, Hugo, for the sake of Mommy's happiness, just die, okay?
Jesus Christ. Even his mother was fucked. She raises
Everybody,
her hand to reveal
everywhere in
Pierce's
his life was fucked.
tip gleaming with a chilling light. He only had one person who was nice to him. And even they ended up, you know.
And she died.
Yeah. She thrusts the sharp point toward Hugo's paler eyes. Then she suddenly vanishes, as if she had never existed at all.
So, I wasn't awake yet after all. That's because you don't want to wake up again.
Hugo inner demon. Why is Hugo's inner demon adorable? Why is Hugo's inner demon a bang boo?
Who are you? I am you. Hidden deep within your heart. Your most true self. You want to kill her, don't you? Your so-called mother. Every time she beat you without reason, when she tried to gouge out your eyes, when she sold you into that hell, laughing all the while. You wanted to be the one to end her life. Why not admit your hatred? As you are, you can hunt her down and make her pay for the living hell of a childhood she made you suffer. Yes, I hate her. I hate her because she was foolish and shallow, greedy and stupid. I hate her because she doesn't deserve to be a mother. She did everything she could to try and get into the Ravenlock family, believing she could live a life of luxury without having to do anything and never realizing she was a pawn. discarded from the very beginning.
What were you talking about, Rusty?
You don't want to know.
I'm just gonna jot it down to you something.
So she chose to blame
I'm not the one who's simping.
Blame me for my heterochromia.
You're the one who's
blame
simping.
me for
You're
my
looking at Hugo and it's like, you're like, God, I wish that were me.
No, I'm looking at Hugo and listening for the lore.
But I won't kill her because I know it won't change anything. She was incapable.
You're like, I'm going to be the source of this man's problem.
Just as she is incapable of loving herself.
Have you been brainwashed by that dog? Keeping up the act of being some magnanimous and forgiving fool?
Don't compare us. I've simply come to understand love or hate. I make my own choices, and they have nothing to do with anyone else.
She sold you to the Ravenlock family for a huge sum of money. She used that money to start a new life without you. While she was indulging herself, you were going through hell in the Ravenlock Manor. Does it not torment you? Do you not feel the hatred? Do you not want to demand answers? Kill her. Only by killing her can you be truly free.
Oh, I closed that. I closed the container, but I didn't put it away. I'll be right back.
Damn, man, I just lowered my corruption, and then... Shit. Alright,
Are you doing a Hollow Zero run?
No.
For a long time, I thought the same way. But now, well, I want to make a different choice.
Stop lying to yourself. You never had a choice.
You know, it's hard to take Hugo's inner demon seriously when he looks like a bamboo.
This weak-minded
Imagine your inner demon looking like a purple bunny and saying, I'm going to write all of the evil yaoi fanfiction about your friends.
What?
And
Okay, first of all, I wouldn't...
make them brothers. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, you asshole. First off,
They're
I would
going
never
to
do
share
that to
the
you.
same bathroom.
What is up with you sharing the same bathroom,
They're
man?
going to bust in on each other while they're lathered.
This is how the world
What the fuck is wrong with
and always
I'm just saying, that's your inner demon. That's probably what it sounds like.
I'm so sorry for dozing off. You're good, Tumble. I mean, considering the time of day, it's not your fault.
I wish I could doze off.
Yeah.
If you want to change anything, you must first become the one who makes the rules. Just like that woman. The only reason she could treat us that way was because we were weak. So listen to me. Find that woman, kill her, and prove to this world your strength. It's what she deserves. Why forgive them? They don't deserve it.
I'm not forgiving them. Or rather, I don't care about them. They don't even matter, at least not yet. You know, perhaps the person I hate the most, the one I truly cannot forgive, has never been someone else, but rather my weak, powerless past self who could do nothing but hide inside a closet and cry.
Damn, man. This is getting a little too real here.
I hate myself for having neither the strength nor the courage to resist. I hate
I'm
myself
not
for begging for
weak
so-called
and powerless
familial love,
anymore.
even after being treated so terribly. I hate that despite the pain of my wounds, I still hope to receive the carrot and not the stick. And that me is you, correct? So, I forgive you. I forgive myself.
Damn, man. Damn, why you gotta hit it where it hurts? Yeah, that just hit. That just hit. That hit a little too hard.
Yeah. I forgive you and myself. I'm like, damn, bro. I wish I could do that.
Me too.
Never forgive myself.
You will
Not for the
ultimately
evil I've
return
done.
here to me.
I know about Chidibrio, damn it.
After an intense bout of Disney, he wants the carrot, huh? Tumble, I don't think he meant that kind of carrot. You go away into the dark wave house. The ropes that
He
bound
wants
him
that
become him at some point.
sweet, luscious carrot. It's long and thick and...
Stop! Stop! You can take a deep breath at the damn parrot stands up. You can straightens out his entire ties himself up, then he opens the warehouse door. Ah!
Yes.
Oh god! Oh god!
This is
Oh
still
god!
an illusion.
Oh god! Rusty, we're still
I
tripping
wonder
balls. Oh
who's
god!
going to show up this
Oh
time.
god.
Oh, I can still.
The carrot is throbbing, Usagi.
Brother!
Well, you said you were tripping it, so now the carrot is moving.
No, I'm talking about tripping
Twitching
balls.
You are tripping balls, and so is the carrot.
I'm already hiding.
Tumble's like, don't tempt me, Rusty.
Right? Like you always do.
Serena.
Oh, that's his sister this time.
You're looking in the wrong place. I found an even better hiding spot this time. Harder to find than any place you showed me.
It's far too big and far too rough to be called a vegetable. It's more like a slab of pure carrot.
Why I had to die?
It was because of me.
That's right. It was because of you. It's all your fault.
Damn, man.
If only you didn't exist, I wouldn't have had to suffer.
Bro.
Bruh.
We're just over here tripping balls. We're having to confront our inner demon. Is this how we do it? Like tripping balls? If it is, because I don't think that's healthy.
Still looking in the wrong spot. I can't believe you still haven't found me after all this time.
Damn, she just shotgunned that whole tomato.
Have you forgotten about me?
I haven't forgotten.
It's okay. I'll forgive you. I'll still be nice to you, just like before.
How does sweet little thing like Sarita end up in a fucked family like the Ravenlocks?
Only one who was ever nice to you.
You get bored into it, that's what.
Yes.
Then tell me, why do good people always suffer?
Because the world is fucked, that's why.
Why is
He's
kindness
overwhelmed
always
by her
punished
energy.
instead? Tell me, Hugo, why?
I feel like I'm getting taken. I feel like I'm getting taken advantage of.
Hugo, are you lost? Go back the way you came. I left you a surprise there.
They say carrots are good for your eyes. They give your eyes tiny hearts. Ah, fuck. That's what Tumble said.
I don't know about that. I'm about to say that sounds like a you thing, Usagi. Look, I like carrots as much as the next guy, but I'm not into carrots like that. Like I'm not gonna stare at a
Rusty
carrot and be
knows.
like, I'm
Tumble
not gonna
says
be
Rusty
given no.
knows.
I'm not gonna be giving carrots no goo goo eyes, you know. Just that was good.
I mean, I'm more of a celery person. Well, I do love carrots, but the thing I steal from people's fridges, the thing I steal from fridges the most is celery.
I bet you like your celery nice, hard, and crunchy. I bet you like to dip it in that white sauce.
I hate you. I hate you. Like I love you, but I hate you.
Do you like your?
Like if I could drop kick you into the if I could drop kick you into the same dimension, I would.
Do you like to steam your celery?
Let me get back into the story. Shut up.
Or do
Get back to the story.
you like to eat it
Let me
raw?
get back to the story. Shut the fuck up. What a cruel bastard. Disrespected of a disgusting bastard. Lady Serena was so nice to me. How does he still have the nerve to stay on this house? They shouldn't have left him in this. They shouldn't have let him in from the start. Filthy lowly blood. You guys are servants! I highly doubt they treat you any better. Curses and insults encircle Hugo, piercing his skin through like frozen knives. The mockery and rage form a wave that crashes through him, threatening to drown him. Then, as the cacophony reaches its peak, it goes silent. The air seems to congeal in the silence, deep and oppressive. It is as if time sits still, with only his rapid heartbeat echoing.
I told you that you would eventually return.
We meet again, my friend.
I told you, I am you. The side of you that you've always tried to deny existed.
Of course. I know. This time it's about Serena.
Okay, I think it's bedtime. It was so good to see you guys. I love you. I miss you. And see you soon. Thank you, Tumble. Mwah.
Yep.
Love and I
See
miss
you later,
you too.
buddy.
You have a good night. I hope your days are well.
Yes, your half-sister. And the only child in the Ravenlock family who was kind to you. Unfortunately, it was her kindness that led to her untimely death.
It was my fault.
I need to go rescue Terrence.
I don't like the way you blame yourself. Because that means I'm to blame as well. And I don't think I did anything wrong. Your mother sold you to the Ravenlocks. And your father...
Yeah, we need to go rescue our
saw
friend.
your talent and wanted to use you to push the other children
But you know, I
into
still have like
competing with each other.
I don't know which one I should do first.
My brothers and sisters
Going to
wanted to
my nose
get rid
person
of
would
me
be kind
from
of
the moment they
suicide.
first saw me.
In their
I
eyes,
think we should go for the mansion first.
slave. But Serena dared to treat you, a slave, as if you were human. And so, she was fated to die.
Goblins.
They tried to kill me. Many times.
That's one dead goblin.
But I was careful. And they did not succeed.
So they killed Serena, who was weaker, an easier target. And pinned
Oh no,
everything
I'm in the IHOP phase
Serena
again.
died in your
The apocalypse is real.
Those cruel brats thought that by reporting this to Father, they could use it to get rid of you, a rival who threatened their positions.
Oh yeah, so you pin the blame, you kill a sibling, blaming on the illegitimate half sibling, and then you go, and then look how that turned out. You guys got fucked.
Yet, not only did Father not blame you for the incident,
I saw the flashback.
He praised you for it.
Yeah, we were all there.
In this world, only the ruthless, cruel, and merciless can stand at the top.
And that's exactly what you managed to live up to, no? You found...
I won't let you take my talents from me.
...opportunity thereafter to catch the ringleader of the group who framed you and almost beat him to death.
I can't let the client get hurt. I have to stop her. Bruh.
You should have seen the expression on your face back then. Oh, crazed and manic with utmost delight.
I don't remember that.
Seemingly unsatisfied with his answer, the inner demon transforms into him again.
Here you go again. Trying to deny your desires.
Oh, there. Now it looks like him, instead of a bamboo. Oh no. The projections are gonna be fueled with the self-cess.
Deep down inside, you've always wondered, asking yourself why these evil people never got the punishment they deserved. Why?
I love how this is just straight hand. Like, she's not even trying to do anything funny. She's just like, we're gonna fight.
Them to shreds, just like that day when you
Level 37.
beat that boy's face into the dirt until he was barely recognizable. His disgusting blood staining your fists. Recall your exhilaration, your cathartic release of rage, that outpour of hatred. That victory belongs to you.
I don't know who's more dangerous, Hugo or the inner demon.
You deserve it.
The way he talks.
Look at his inner
Those
demon
brothers
and
and
you're like,
sisters of mine are all dead. I can
I'm going to punch you.
against the long
I
deceased.
am going to punch you.
It should have been me,
I'm going
damn
to
it.
beat you into the dirt.
I want to be wrapped up in his dangerous aura. Look at his eyes. He can stare at me with those evil red eyes as much as he wants. The other thing, it's
No,
like,
the only thing,
if only they were brothers.
I'm going to punch you in the face. The
It's
only
like you
thing
have
I
two
would think.
conflicting fantasies going
Can you-
through you at one point.
The only thing I would think if I stared into those dangerous red eyes is think, God, don't let him eat me. I don't want to be
No.
eaten. I had to.
That's
I had
exactly
to
what
run.
you want, isn't it?
I had to be. I
You
had to run
want
away
him to
from
eat
the
you,
wolves
don't you?
and the foxes because they had tried to eat
You're gonna fold like a pancake. You're gonna look him straight in the eye. You're gonna be like, devour me.
How do you manage to say that shit with a straight face?
What, fold like a pancake?
No, anything. You say the most unhinged shit ever.
I know, right? It's great.
They died by Hartman's hand. Dying in the power struggle to become the Ravenlock family's heir, rather than by our scythe. Boring.
Boring? I find it hilariously ironic. Children who would murder their own kin for scraps of power dead at the hand of their uncle who followed their example. Is that not karma?
I ran away at full speed.
That is karma.
Power struggles pitting kin against each other, betrayal, suspicion, and hatred between people of the same blood. It's like a curse, written into the Ravenlock family's genes. Laughably stupid.
Don't forget, my dear, that the same blood flows through your veins.
That proof his worth. The inner demon transforms into Hartman.
That's right, my dear nephew. No matter how much you deny it, the blood of the Ravenlock family flows through your veins. Survival of the fittest. Only the strongest deserve to live. Only the strongest deserve to rule. This is the path of success that has led the Ravenlock family to victory countless times. A blessing and a curse etched into your flesh and blood. As long as you live, you'll never escape the mark of family. You are destined to one day become someone like me, like your father.
Is that fear I sense? I can see you trembling. Why does the Ravenlock bloodline terrify you so?
I mean, considering how fucked that bloodline is.
I won't become like my father. Never.
Never.
You won't become a failure like him. So relax. Our power eclipses him, and so does our ambition. So, do not deny your own desires. Do not resist your own ambition. This is the talent you were born with. The best gift fate has ever given you. Admit it. Deep within your heart lies a spark, yearning to ignite a raging inferno that will burn everything down. And I am that spark.
After an intense bout of business, Hugo awakens in the dark warehouse. The ropes that bound him have come undone at some point. Hugo takes a deep breath of the damp air and stands up. I'm tasting the damp air. It's very moist.
Yeah, just like you.
No.
After
I have the air
Hugo
conditioner
appeared.
on.
Yeah, okay. That's not what I'm talking about.
Lycon.
It's Lycon.
Never thought I'd
Oh,
be
no,
this
we're still tripping
genuinely
balls.
thankful to see.
It's like
Oh,
God. Oh no.
Oh,
You've
God.
become even more moist.
Seeing
I'm
you
seeing sound.
means this never-ending nightmare is finally over, right?
Oh god, Rusty, I can see sound, and I can
Yeah,
hear
you're
colors.
definitely seeing something, all right.
Bro, I'm tripping balls here. I don't know what was in those
Yep.
shrooms.
Yep.
Why did you break our
believe you.
oath? Why did you use me? My eye and these legs, they were all your fault. You, exactly like your father.
I don't want to hear something like that from you. You have no idea what that man, my father, is really like.
A person who stops at nothing for their own interests and ambitions. Just like what you're doing right now.
And what do you think I'm doing this for?
All of this was part of your plan. You knew where the Ravenlock family was going to be, so you set Mockingbird's target there. To seek revenge, you plotted to assassinate your own father, but he was too vigilant, and you failed. After almost being assassinated, your father was furious and locked everyone in the hall, but was unable to find the assassin.
And what a coincidence that a hollow disaster just occurred in the vicinity. So he used it to eliminate all the unfamiliar faces there, turning them into victims of the hollow, an easy feat for the Ravenlock family. So, the one who killed innocents was my father, not me.
You knew what choice an extremist like him would make, and you used the chaos to once again attempt an assassination. This time you succeeded. You killed your own father at the cost of innocent lives. Admit it, Hugo. You don't care about anyone else. The only thing you care about is your revenge. How is that any different from your father?
Enough. I'm tired. I may hate him for betraying me, but he wouldn't say something like that.
What?
You aren't Lycon. You're the other me. Hidden deep within my heart.
Hugo takes a deep breath and slowly opens his eyes. Lycon is gone, and in his place is that familiar figure. Without doubt, he is still within an illusion.
I've been waiting for you, my dear.
It seems you've already grown accustomed to this place, even turning the tables on me.
Damn. He tripped balls so hard that he grew accustomed and knew how to use it to his advantage.
Just as you said, you are me, and I am you. There's no such thing
Persona
as
reference?
having an advantage over oneself.
Was that a Persona reference I just saw?
Never see it coming.
You are me, and I am you. Although, I'm pretty sure it was said differently.
We are ultimately one and the same. Forever inseparable.
Then you should know what I want to say. When you and Lycon split, you didn't even try to clear up the misunderstanding, didn't deny or argue against what he said. Because you realized that deep down, he was right about you. You just hadn't acted on it yet. Some people live only to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes, murder is what brings justice back into this world.
For that, I must stain these hands in blood.
That's right. Just like what you said before you faked your death. Were those words really just an act? To slay the dragon, you must first become one with sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything. You know the truth better than anyone. If you hadn't hesitated and instead seized the first opportunity to kill your father, none of what followed would have happened. Innocent civilians wouldn't have died. Your partner wouldn't have lost an eye and both legs trying to save people. And Mockingbird would have never gotten to that point. You can save more people. Save good people. Save more lives than the evil ones you take.
I've spent countless hours in regret over that incident.
So why not submit to your true nature? You want to be the judge, jury, and executioner of this world. And you can.
I wasn't responsible for Father's death. The true mastermind is my uncle, Hartman.
Really? How'd he pull that off?
His schemes to kill the head of the family were all so he could take control. Mockingbird was simply unlucky enough to get caught up in it.
Oof, that's unfortunate.
So, For a behemoth like the Ravenlock family, with its roots so deep, a single person's death, regardless of who that person is, wouldn't change anything. Of course, whether it's Tops, the Mayflower family, or even the entire world, it's actually all the same. I refuse to be dragged down by pointless hatred any longer.
You foolish, stubborn idiot. Do you understand the power of hatred? Have we not come this far precisely because of it? Or are you going to follow Lycon and Jack's twisted logic? Come on. You don't actually trust anyone? Otherwise, why would you hide this whole scheme of faking your death from them? You've built an impenetrable wall around your heart, keeping everyone out. Of course you are right to do so. No one in this world can be trusted. Always. All you'll receive is hatred from your own blood and no love. Suspicion from your companions, and betrayal that comes all too easily. But the most ridiculous thing is that you want them to trust you. You stay silent and long for them to notice your suffering. You yearn for your companion's understanding and trust. Idiot. That's why you are incapable of exploiting them for your own ends. You care about their safety even more than your own. But remember, only the weak need companions. And we are children born from hatred. We are different from them. I will never be like them. And I don't need to be. Come. Let me show you what powers we can wield.
But you are me, and I'll never lose to myself.
Oh, what's happening now? Oh, is this a boss fight? Oh, it is a boss fight. We're fighting the inner demon. The total ice effect is true. This effect increases the damage rolled by ways on the enemies for a stun duration. Oh, okay.
Think about all the injustice you've suffered. If you choose to forgive, you're betraying yourself. Know that.
Letting you consume me would be the real betrayal to myself.
Trying to run, are we? You're just afraid to admit it. Is that all? To face your true self and what you truly desire. Out of my way. Prepare to kneel before me.
Yeah.
Are you trying to kill me? You think you can just get rid of me?
Where are you going? Come back.
Without me, you are nothing.
For what it's worth, thank you. Don't be afraid. You and I are inseparable. You're part of me, just as I am part of you.
Fancy words won't change anything.
No. It's not just platitudes. I finally understand now. Some pain only fades when it's seen, when it's accepted. So I won't fight you anymore. I won't hate myself anymore. Weakness, hatred, malice, strength, forgiveness, Chut.
Oh no, it's a slime.
Oh no, Rusty's getting slimed. Finally, it's time to be up a little bit. It's morning.
Hugo, it's time.
And then you realize you're still in the dream.
Hugo, you...
Bruh.
Did I scare you?
Hugo, you got fucked up.
I made it through. I won. No praise for me, my dearest partner.
What did you do? Kick yourself in the face? Did you just kick yourself in the face, dude? You fucked yourself up. Your hands were tied. I mean, it's probably possible. It takes a lot to be flexible.
This is just like what I saw in my dream.
Oh, shoot.
Ah, my former partner. You're still as punctual as ever.
Are you sure you're fully recovered?
How about we fight? And I'll show you how recovered I am.
I refuse to fight someone who is in need of medical attention.
Malcolm falls silent for a moment, eventually hands over the coin. Oh, looking at the packaging. It's not a coin, but a familiar chocolate. Oh, chocolate coin.
How thoughtful. I'm touched. Or perhaps is this simply part of Victoria Housekeeping's professional care?
I'd rather you not starve to death.
Hugo takes the coin. After a moment of silence, he eventually eats it.
Not to your liking. I'm fairly certain this is the same kind as before.
No. I've just gone too long without food. It feels a bit uncomfortable.
Wait, how long were you in there? You just, like... I'm pretty sure you ate before you tied yourself up, right?
Either way, thank you.
Now tell me, what exactly happened
Well,
in the
then again,
warehouse?
you probably would have thrown it out.
Just going a bit crazy from... you know what? Were you expecting anything else? But... I did have a very long dream. A dream about many things from the past. If I had to put it into words, it would be like giving myself psychological therapy.
You call that therapy?
You seem like you could benefit from some too. How about it? Want to book a session with me? Trust me, I'm a pro.
I'm good, fam.
Seems you really
I'd rather
have
not.
recovered.
I'd rather not get kicked around.
Well, of course. I'm feeling pretty great right now. Like I could argue with you all day on every petty detail of who exactly was in the wrong back then.
Bro, come on. Your guys' divorce arc was years ago. Get over it already.
I wanted to ask, What you said about Mockingbird before, when you faked your death, was that
And then
part
you're
of the
secretly
act?
like,
Oh,
I
you
hope they
mean the
never
part
get
about
it.
how Mockingbird has
I
never
want
really
this touch
changed
to be in
anything or
every
saved
conversation
anyone.
they have. Like, Jesus. If only they were brothers.
I'm going to kick you in the shin. I swear to God.
I didn't expect you to still be so hung up on this. Interesting. After all, it was you who chose to betray Mockingbird. To betray me.
Just as I said before, I never considered Mockingbird a failure. Perhaps Mockingbird deviated from its origins, but it has its value. You shouldn't reject the things you've done. Or Mockingbird.
I have contemplated this before. Yes. Mockingbird has helped some people and has genuinely managed to cause trouble for those who abuse their positions of power for evil. Yet those in high positions still possess immense resources, and the people we helped remain destitute and suffering, willing to become slaves to those in power for scraps. But just as you said, even if what we did was childishly idealistic and flawed,
Oh,
as
Rusty.
little as
Are
we
you ready for
actually
this week's session,
achieved,
which is yours?
even the slightest change is
Yeah.
by no means
For the
meaningless.
most part.
Nothing holds more value to me than Mockingbird.
Eagle stares out at the ocean. Gentle breeze lifts his golden locks. The sunlight glances off of both his eyes.
All right, let's catch up later. I still have things to do and need to wrap up my plan.
I thought you would rest up first.
As much as I would prefer that. My dear uncle and the Exaltus fanatics likely would not give me such an opportunity.
Yeah.
If all has gone
No
to plan,
rest for the wicked, as they said.
the fish will have taken the bait already. And if everything goes very well, I'll soon have solid evidence of the Ravenlock family's crimes. Well then, thank you for your assistance, former partner. Let's part ways here.
I'll go with you.
Lycon, surely you don't think that because I just recovered, I'm too weak to deal with those useless fools.
You said it, not me.
Hartman's actions will disturb the safety of New Eridu. As I serve the mayor, I should intervene.
Very well, whatever. Let's go. And don't slow me down.
Rusty, I need you.
Before that, don't you have something to tell me? What do you mean? Don't play coy with me. I know you're not spilling the whole plan. So you kick things off by approaching Edwin from the top's big shots. How did you manage this sweet talk him?
Yeah, it's always about blood. isn't
I am a bit of an illegitimate child, but I still have that Ravenlock family blood running through my veins. Funny enough, this Lord Edmund thinks direct lineage is way more noble than the Stuyvesants, which is absolutely laughable. So I played his arrogance to my advantage. And let's be real. I had some juicy intel to swap with those high rollers. But that's Mockingbird's secret, so I can't let any outsider say it. Was the sacrifice core from the mayor's lab your handiwork too?
Man, is his fist dusty or something? I see him brushing things off. Or maybe it's just, maybe it's a stray fur.
The security there is no joke. Still had to leverage stops for some extra intel. After all, as you know, we've got plenty of moles planted next to your mare. Uh-oh. It's time for the ad-pocalypse, Aaron. I can't see it anymore.
And it was you who threw the sacrifice core for auction, luring the exaltist. You knew they'd be all over it. Yep, I embedded the sacrifice core right into the robe of heroes. They actually matched pretty nicely, don't you think? Classic you. I heard that after the auction, they found a stash of counterfeit dennies. Feel free to take wild guesses, but honestly, I think those days would rather be out in the wild than sitting in those hoity-toity accounts. Then you found Hartman and talked him into a partnership, getting your hands on more intel on the sacrificing Exaltus. After that, you shot that crime warning letter to the mayor, giving the city a legit reason to spring into action. Yep, that was spot on. Look at you, real genius over here. In the end, you faked your own death to pull yourself out of the mess. You used the whole show to redirect everyone's attention to Hartman and the Ravenlocks, keeping the Exaltus on their toes. Hold on a sec. That's all there is. Why did you let Hartman slip with the drug? I mean, you'd have a way to dodge that kind of thing. Lycon, I've got something I've been keeping under wraps. Actually, I've teamed up with your beloved mayor. What? Are you out of the apocalypse yet, Rusty?
No, I've got 7 more seconds.
Okay, we can leave. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What? When it comes to stopping the Exaltist, the mayor and I are on the same wavelength, so we can totally collaborate. What you should be wondering is why he didn't include you in this. The mayor must have his own reasons. If you can convince yourself of that, more power to you. Just know, if you want to swing back to Mockingbird, you can come beg me. Please, Hugo, stop fueling the Fujotis. I do not need any more fanfiction written about me. I'll be sure to turn you down gracefully. I can't stop fueling the Fujosis, Lycon. They are what give me power. The darkness inside of me grows with every slash fiction of you and I. You are just the most sadistic piece of shit.
Okay, Angela, calm down.
We've got bigger things to deal with.
I'm sure you've heard about the missing workers from companies under the Ravenlock family, too. Those are Ravenlock's men. The workers with them are the victims who were tricked into going into the Hollow.
Come on, let's get them out of here.
Yep.
untie the workers. Thank goodness, someone's here to save us. Thank you. Alright. I think I'll have to stop here because it is that time, so... Oh, we had a bit of a late start because, like, Mama Sagi was coming home for lunch. I didn't know what time she'd be back, so... And we enjoyed ourselves some prime rib. Fucking delicious. Alright, let's see. Who can we read?
Alright, buddy.
You going to bed?
I should. Probably won't.
Well, thanks for
We'll
hanging
see you
out
later.
with me. See you later.
Yeah, it's always fun.
I might as well read my Mama Cooks. Okay. Alright, slash read. Might as well. They're playing Star Rail, so might as well. And that's Hoyo too, so might as well read someone doing something Hoyo related. Okay. Wait, do they even accept raids? Okay. Never mind. Actually, no, I'm gonna recap. There we go. Well, thank you all so much for joining me. Maybe tomorrow will be the time I finish the epilogue if I like start early enough. So anyway, thank you all so much for joining me. Remember to be happy, remember to be healthy, and remember to be heavenly. Good night, better kisses. Bye bye.